Good morning. How you doing?
Every morning, Marty Sheehan is there to greet her customers. Women and men in need of medical marijuana. She's not only an employee at Arizona Organics, a medical marijuana dispensary in Glendale.
That's a strain that has really, really low THCs.
She's also a retired nurse, one who has a medical marijuana card herself. And when it came time to get that card, she was cautious in choosing the right physician.
The woman that I saw is a naturopath, and she spent 45 minutes with me, going over my medical history and other things I could do for my health.
But a recent report by the Arizona Department of Health Services shows that a handful of doctors are handing out the majority of these cards. Of the 472 physicians statewide who approved patients for medical marijuana cards in the past year, the top 4 physicians are responsible for almost 25% of all of the prescriptions. And with those 4 doctors responsible for 1 out of every 4 medical marijuana cards in the state, at an average of $150 a card, that's just over $1.3 million in these doctors' pockets alone.
Quite honestly, one of our concerns has been from the very beginning that there's just a handful of doctors that are writing the vast majority of the certifications.
It suggests to me that the word is out in the subculture of marijuana usage that you go to these people to get marijuana.
Representative John Kavanaugh, who voted against the medical marijuana law in 2010, believes that the patients certified by these high-volume doctors to legally use marijuana may be doing illegal things instead.
Our survey of youthful illegal substance abuse has shown that 11% of young people, high school students, who use marijuana illegally, recreationally, 11% get it from medical marijuana card holders.
Getting pot from card holders who may not even be qualified themselves.
That's my big overarching concern, is that that full assessment and honest assessment isn't necessarily happening at these high volume certifiers.
Cronkite News attempted to get a hold of the top 4 prescribing doctors to ask for their side of the story. Hi, my name is Shane Dwyer and I'm a reporter with Cronkite. But we found out that the medical marijuana law made that data confidential and included other measures that make investigating these doctors difficult even for state officials.
Our surveillance tools are not as good as we'd like, but it's not our fault. It's really the way the voter-approved initiative was structured.
You can't do anything because the medical marijuana law was written by people who want medical marijuana and who probably want recreational marijuana.
Fruit punch.
Back on the front lines, Sheehan says the explanation is simple. Potential card holders are scared of what their personal doctors will say and are visiting specialty clinics instead.
Basically, the doctor took the pain medication away and said, well, then go use your cannabis. I won't prescribe for you anymore.